No matter how many currencies get created, Bitcoin will remain the holy grail of all cryptos, the Project Zero. What started it all? Over the years, the Bitcoin has become a hassle to mine thanks to the increasing hash rates over the last 5 years or so. But how important is the hash rate? And is it easy for you to mine Bitcoin today without investing huge loads of money in equipment and energy? This analysis will tell you about that and much more. Bitcoin's hash rate is incredibly important. And to match with the hash rate and to be able to mine Bitcoins, we need to add more and more machines to the network to succeed and be secure. So we need more machines on the network to go further. The mining of Bitcoin has become incredibly tough over the past couple of years. With the prices soaring, it was a neat investment, and China, as a matter of fact, basically cut the hash rate in half of the Bitcoin's network in last June. It was a great period of profitability for miners, and now we're starting to see the hash rate climb back up as these machines go online in different areas. But the cool thing about mining is we never know what country is going to go on the top. We know that China has been cracking down these mining farms since they do not allow cryptocurrencies. And Russia started to constrict the energy supply to Kazakhstan, so Kazakhstan's hash rate started to fall off. So we're seeing all these different geopolitical things that are leading to increased profitability for any miners that are plugged in, specifically those in North America that have continued to benefit from the support that they've gotten from different states like Texas and Kentucky that have really fostered the growth of mining within the states. There was still a lot of speculation around whether or not Bitcoin would succeed. You had the real believers who continue to scale up their operations, and those are the guys that went from laptops to FPGAs to ASICA and then focused on increasing the amount of machines that they had online. But now they are people that have large amounts of capital that are just entering this space, and they are rushing the Bitmines of the world to get as many machines as they can because they already have access to capital markets. Some of these companies that were already publicly traded and then basically pivoted into Bitcoin mining, and they have access to hundreds of millions of dollars. They're able to get up and running very quickly and take substantial amount of that hash rate. We have seen their stock prices go up accordingly because of how fast they were able to deploy. A very small group of investors mined Bitcoin. They had to sell Bitcoin, and a big portion of it went to power the operation, and they had to keep mining to keep the business running. Now, if we go into the bear market, they didn't have the capital to weather the storm, and they got to a point where they just couldn't run mining anymore, so they had to shut it down. Over the years as well, it seems like now people are very well capitalized. They've got access to debt markets, equity markets, and people on the investment side have woken up to this as well, which makes it much better business at the same time. There are these financial products available in the US that allow miners to not have to sell their Bitcoin in order to increase their operations. They can take a loan out on the value of their ASICs and then just buy more ASICs, increase their hash rate, hence increase their profitability. In March of last year of 2020, where we had that black swan event where Bitcoin crashed because of the financial services that were available, and you had a mass liquidation event of a lot of miners in China, which led to Bitcoin's price crash. But since then, you've seen a maturity in that space that's allowed people to more accurately plan to avoid those kind of situations. Now, and when you start to think about the average person, they're not going to go raise hundreds of millions of dollars and go build a big facility. But for people who did set up their farms in China, they decided to shut down there and move it to their home country. I think that's where the compass comes in, right? And you've got a couple of different products. Maybe walk us through your business in terms of what is the product suite. So like if somebody wants to get into the mining. So sure, when we first started, our whole idea was we wanted to be this Airbnb for Bitcoin miners, give them an easy place to source their machines, an easy place to host them at a verified facility where they could feel comfortable. That they weren't going to get scammed and someone was going to run off with their hardware. They would still get that Bitcoin directly to their wallet, and we've really just built up that product offering, which is essentially just a bundle where we sell one ASIC with a 12-month hosting contract. It allows you to get all of your Bitcoin directly to your wallet. You just pay for power every month, and we also sell miners to help people who want to mine at home. There are a lot of people right now who have really taken on this idea of mining free Bitcoin. And the only way that you can really do that is to mine at your house. So now there are people who are purchasing machines directly to their door, and they'll work with some of these consultants that are out there who will retrofit their home to be able to take on these ASICs. So these are really the two main products, and we do a lot of sales for institutions as well as funds and family offices that want to get into their own mining facilities. They don't want to host with someone else, they want to achieve that cheaper power price. So they'll come to Compass and they'll buy 1,000 to 5,000 machines, and then they'll build out their own facility. Eventually, you'll build out more self-hosting and sales will grow. For retail miners, these people that are buying 1 to 5 machines hosted at facilities around the US and Canada, we also have facilities coming online in Norway, Paraguay, and we're looking at Peru. So basically, it depends on where you live in the world and what the electricity prices are, and how well the local laws allow you to mine and trade crypto. However, I do need to know what you guys think about it, and how well do you think it can run and turn a profit? With that, I need to let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Until next time.